Hey guys, HerbQuest here. After a long day of grinding out 79 range terror birds, I figured it was time to get a PK trip in. Here I'm being ballsy enough to attack this level 104 up here. He might have a clan, but I don't really care. I'm just trying to see what would happen. And I was looking for a cool fight, but he got away at gargoyles, and I know it's impossible to kill anyone once they get to that room. So I was just seeing if he'd be silly enough to squeeze through specters, but he wasn't. So I checked out the rest of Slayer Town. But yeah, it was quite a grind to get the Black D'hide, Rune Crossbow, and Bruiser going for 23k each. I spent the last of my stack on some extra emergency brews for the trip, just in case I ran into some high levels, because I know some people have been getting cap every day, the XP cap. By the way, I'm in support of changing that to 500k early on in the season. I think that'd be a decent change because the cap doesn't really do all that much. I mean, it prevents a few people from getting super high stats, but still a large number of people, and you have to put a lot of hours in the cap. It's not an easy task. So I think it was Chap Chop who recommended the 500k cap in the live stream earlier today. I think that's a good idea. I support that. Didn't manage to find anyone else down here at the Slayer Tower, unfortunately, so I'm just walking around Skull. And then I decided to make my way up to Varrock and see if I can find anyone hanging out by the sawmill making planks, and I found this guy. And he says, really? And claims to have lost nothing, or claims to have just died. And I don't believe him. I type lies, but I typo it. I don't know where he was trying to go, but turns out he didn't have very much on him. But I did get a bank key from it. He assaults me as he falls. Feels good, man. And then I eventually do end up making my way over to the sawmill, and I end up camping here for a little while, hopping through the worlds. Unfortunately, the only person I ran into was this guy, who was a lot higher level than me, and he had Tribrid going on with the Dragon Dagger spec, so he's got extra weapons and extra stuff, so I just snare and run and escape. If he was a few levels lower, I probably would have fought him, but that far away from safety, no out. Probably would have been a fun fight, but I didn't want to risk it this time. And then I scouted out the Lumbridge area, hidden the ham hideout for a while, but there was literally no one down there. I was hopping worlds in the cell, hoping that someone would come through, trying to get some polished buttons or something. Get a cheeky bank key that way when they can't leave the cell and run away. I find this guy and I debate on whether or not I should kill him because the way I'm going is up near Falador, and I gotta pass through Multi, and I kind of don't want to do that Scald, so I just leave this guy alone. And then I decide, why not kill some Fishers? Fishers are good for warming up for PKing. It's my first solo PK trip of the season. I did one PK trip yesterday with Nabtastic, and we got some noobs killed. Now I'm stepping it up a bit and moving on to Fishers. They got more of a chance to escape. And gotta practice my hotkey binds a little bit. And that 70 agility really paid off because that's a great escape for down here. Pretty good investment in case anyone super high level shows up. Then I see someone's killing blue dragons and they're level 68, and there's a 77 right there, and then the baby aggroed me, so I figured screw it, it's going to be too aggro, too hard. Won't be able to get the kill. I don't have any super spec weapon other than the MSB. So I come up here and snare a guy. He gets away. Keep coming down to grab my food here and there. Reason why I like catching the fishers is because not all of them are mules. Like that guy, he's got gear and stuff. He's probably got, I'd guess, maybe 20 to 50 lobbies in his bank, which would be a decent key. That'd be some supplies for a little while. Probably should have went for a refreeze, but I'm not very quick with my switches, so I was just hoping to stack them out. And then that guy logged in right there. Should have froze him right off because I figured he might take a minute to respawn, but he was pretty quick with it, and I had 2 zeros right off. I did manage to freeze him right there, but I couldn't get a hit. I think maybe if I moved back a square or something, I would have been able to get him, but oh, the crossbow does reach him right there. He calls me trash as his auto retaliate draws him closer. The irony. We're both trash. And then that guy I just about red barred right there. But he manages to get away. So I'm just going to Fisher's, getting ready to pick up my food again. And then that guy comes back, tauntingly. And then, oh, it's Rustang. I found out he's a buddy of mine. That's right, that was Rustang's alt. So I just go for the other guy. And then this guy shows up, level 73. Now that's a good bank key. He looks like he's also killing fishers. So I continue killing fishers, waiting for him. I think maybe we can team. And then I see he wants to attack me. So I'm like, okay. So then we get in a little fight here. At this point, I know he's unfrozen and he can spec me anytime. I know he's getting ready to go for it. He's getting close. And then he does a 0-0 as I combo eat to full. And then this guy shows up. And then I start DPSing him out with the magic short bow. And then there's someone over there killing a fisher. And I get a hit in on him. And then he's boxing the guy there. So I'm thinking these guys are in a clan, and I should probably dip to my agility shortcut where all the aggro is. And then he comes out and starts hitting me, and I'm like, okay. I accidentally misclicked the other guy there. That was pretty close. Looks like the higher level's trying to get a boxing on him, or maybe kill him. I think they're friends, but I'm not sure. So then we get up here over to the spiders, and he's still down to fight. Still got my prey melee up because I was worried about that dragon dagger. Then he gets up close to me again. It's half barred. I go for a silly spec and don't do too well. Kind of blew that spec, but figure it'll recharge in a sec. Running out of combo eats, thinking about using my bruise here. Freeze him again and make sure he doesn't spec me with the dagger. Give him a staff whack. And right here I noticed that I didn't move back when I clicked. And switch to range and it doesn't switch. and I go to eat my food and combo eat because I'm getting low health, and I can't combo eat either. And then I'm dead. So that's how my first PK trip of the season went. Looking towards a pretty big rebuild. That was a charged diving staff. Here I'm still lagging. It's like the server's completely disconnected. Well, I'm gonna get some sleep for now, guys. Work on some gains tomorrow. Hopefully they'll introduce that 500k XP cap, and I'll see if I can get some more PKing videos out there. If I can get on that rebuild grind. Catch you guys next time. Peace.